Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Halo 2, the fourth phase of Project Infinite, which, if you're new to the series, is our journey to replay through the entire Halo saga leading up to the release of Halo Infinite, which is less timely now, because of course Halo Infinite was unfortunately delayed to 2021, but that's fine, because I'd rather than take the extra time and make it amazing. Within the context of the series, however, you know, it kind of dampens the intent of the series, where, you know, it was supposed to be a kind of a road to infinite kind of thing where we were leading up to the release, but whatever. We're still going to be playing through the rest of the campaigns, so yesterday we finished up Combat Evolved, and today we're going to be starting up Halo 2. I'm going to be playing with classic graphics just because I want to, we're playing through the games and I want to try to keep the experience as close to the original as it possibly can be. So we'll start up on the Heretic with classic graphics. Oh, one more thing before we start, actually. I'm actually really excited to be playing Halo 2, which might sound odd considering how broken it is on Legendary, but, oh wait, no, I don't want to open the challenge up. I would have gone to playlists. Recently, I did the insane thing where I beat Halo 2 on LASO, and I will never ever be doing that again for the rest of my life, so that was pure unbridled torture. So for as broken as Halo 2 on Legendary is, I'm actually really excited to be playing it again, because it's going to be infinitely easier than the BS that was LASO. So, without further ado, let's get started. Classic graphics, Legendary. Only two skulls I want are Grunt Birthday Party and I Would Have Been Your Daddy. Accept skulls. Let's begin Halo 2.
There was only one ship.
One? Are you sure?
Yes. They called it the Pillar of Autumn.
Why was it not destroyed with the rest of their fleet?
It fled as we set fire to their planet. But I followed with all the ships in my command.
When you first saw Halo, were you blinded by its majesty?
Blinded?
Paralyzed? Dumbstruck?
No.
Yet the humans were able to evade your ships, land on the sacred ring, and desecrate it with their filthy footsteps.
Noble hierarchs. Surely you understand that once the parasite attacked...
There will be order in this council.
You were right to focus your attention on the Flood. But this demon, this Master Chief...
By the time I learned the demon's intent, there was nothing I could do.
After truth, this has gone on long enough. Make an example of this bungler. The Council demands it.
You are one of our most treasured instruments. Long have you led your fleet with honor and distinction. But your inability to safeguard Halo was a colossal failure.
Nay, it was heresy.
I will continue my campaign against the humans.
No, you will not. Soon the great journey shall begin. But when it does, the weight of your heresy will stay your feet, and you shall be left behind.
The plating was about to fail. There's viscosity throughout the gel layer. Optics, totally fried. And let's not even talk about the power supply. You know how expensive this gear is, son?
Tell that to the Covenant.
I guess it was all obsolete anyway. Your new suit's a Mark 6, just came up from Songnam this morning. Try and take it easy until you get used to the upgrades. Okay, let's test your targeting first thing. Please look at the top light. Good. Now look at the bottom light. All right, look at the top light again. That's it. Now the bottom one. Okay. Everything checks out. Stand by. I'm gonna offline the inhibitors. Move around a little. Get a feel for it. When you're ready, come meet me by the zapper.
Oh, it feels so good to actually be able to see my HUD again, because good God, that was torture. In case you don't know, one of my okay, I didn't want to start this up. I guess I'll talk more about it after the dialogue.
Your new armor shields are extremely resilient.
Funny joke.
Than the Covenant tech we use for the Mark 5. Bingo! As you can see, they recharge a lot faster. If your shields go down, find some cover, wait for the meter to read fully charged.
That, or he can hide behind me. You done with my boy here, Master Guns? I don't see any training wheels.
His armor's working fine, Johnson. You're free to go, son. Just remember, take things slow.
Don't worry, I'll hold his hand.
So, Johnson, when you gonna tell me how you made it back home in one piece?
Sorry, Guns. It's classified.
My ass! Well, you can forget about those adjustments to your A2.
Well, he's in a particularly fine mood. Maybe Lord Hood didn't give him an invitation. Earth. Haven't seen it in years. When I shipped out for basic, the orbital defense grid was all theory and politics. Now look, the Cairo is just one of 300 geosync platforms. That Mac gun can put a round clean through a Covenant capital ship. Coordinated fire from the Athens and the Malta, nothing's getting past this battle cluster in one piece. Ships have been arriving all morning. Nobody's saying much, but I'll bet something big's about to happen.
You told me there wouldn't be any cameras.
You told me you were gonna wear something nice. Folks need heroes, Chief. Give them hope. So smile. What's it? Well, we still got something to smile about.
Drawn quite a crowd. If they came to hear me beg, they will be disappointed. Are you sure?
Gentlemen, we're lucky to have you back. Go ahead, Cortana.
Another whisper, sir, near Io. We have probes en route.
I apologize, but we're going to have to make this quick.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Sergeant Major, the Colonial Cross is awarded for acts of singular daring and devotion. For a soldier of the United Earth Space Corps.
There can be no greater heresy. Let him be an example for all who would break our covenant.
Commander Miranda Keyes. Your father's actions were in keeping with the highest traditions of military service. His bravery in the face of impossible odds reflects great credit upon himself and the UNSC. The Navy has lost one of its best.
Slip space ruptures directly off our battle cluster.
Show me.
15 Covenant capital ships holding position just outside the kill zone.
This is Fleet Admiral Harper. We are engaging the enemy.
Negative, Admiral. Form a defensive perimeter around the cluster. Commander, get to your ship. Link up with the fleet.
Yes, sir.
You have the mech gun, Cortana. As soon as they come in range, open up.
Gladly.
Something's not right. The fleet that destroyed Reach was 50 times this size.
Sir, additional contacts. Boarding craft and lots of them.
They're going to try to take our mech guns offline. Give their capital ships a straight shot at Earth. Master Chief, defend this station.
Yes, sir. I need a weapon.
Right this way.
I absolutely love that opening sequence. Just, it's phenomenal. The way that they show the difference between the Chief and the Arbiter, and how the events of the last game directly impact them. The Chief is being celebrated for destroying the Halo ring, and for his actions on the ring, whereas the Thel 'Vadam, who, because he's not the Arbiter yet, Thel 'Vadam is being punished for it. So it's such a fantastic introduction to this game, because one of the biggest addition to the story they made this time around was that they actually show you the inner workings of the Covenant, like what they believe and how they operate. So that was the best narrative decision they could have possibly made, and we're already dead. It's been 3 seconds and we're already dead. Yep, that's Halo 2 Legendary for you. And yet somehow I'm not mad, because I just oh, I wasn't crouching. No wonder I was. Nope. No wonder I died, because I wasn't crouching. That was a dumb thing to do. But yeah, so after dealing with Halo 2 with Legendary All Skulls On, I am more than content with that death, because, oh man. So one of a personal goal of mine is to, at some point in my life, get all the achievements in the Master Chief Collection, and I'm almost there actually. I have 601 of the 700. Yeah, 700 achievements. I have 601 of those 700 achievements, so I'm nearly there. But, of course, one of those achievements, well, several of them have to do with it, but the Laso Master achievement is probably the one that's going to be the hardest to obtain, and it's the one where you have to beat every single campaign on Legendary All Skulls On. And so far, I've beaten Halo Reach, Combat Evolved, Halo 3, and then just recently I somehow scraped my way through Halo 2, and I never, ever want to do that ever again. Because, so, Halo 2 on Legendary is notorious for being broken, fundamentally, mechanically broken, in how busted the difficulty is, with the reaction times, damage modifiers, health boosts for the enemies, and then health nerfs on your end. Just it is a horrendous experience on Legendary. So, and yet it is still leagues better than playing any mission for even 5 minutes of this game on Legendary All Skulls On, because everything, it takes everything that makes Halo 2 Legendary unfun and makes it even worse. So you may be asking yourself, okay, well, why are you playing on Legendary if it's so broken and unfun to play? Well, you see, because I'm so used to playing this game on Legendary difficulty, because I've only ever played this game on Legendary. I'll break down everything as to why this campaign is so broken as we go, and then at the end of the game I'll break it down, but you'll probably see most of it for yourself as we play through. It is a mess. But because I never played it on the original Xbox, so my first experience was on the MCC, and by that point I only decided to start playing it for Project Living Legends. So as a result, I've never experienced playing this game on anything other. Well, actually no, that's not true. That's not true. When when Zach got the MC... God. Halo 2. What a fun game. When Zach got the MC... Halo 2. What a fun game. When Zach got the MCC, he didn't want to play on Legendary when he first started out. And understandable considering, you know, Halo 2 on Legendary being as broken as it is. So, we played on Heroic instead. So I have experience playing this game on Heroic. Only once. Every other time I've ever played through this game was on Legendary. And that one time I played through it on Heroic, I mean, we had fun playing it because, you know, we were friends playing it together. So, naturally, we're gonna have a good time. But, it was so much easier compared to Legendary. It was like, it was mind-numbing how easy it was. So, that's the main reason why I don't want to play on anything other than Legendary, because I'm so used to playing it on Legendary. Even though it's absurdly difficult and really not fun to play at all, it's the only difficulty I can play without being bored out of my mind because of how easy it is. So, that's how that works. And then also on Legendary that you get a lot of really cool encounters with rare enemies like gold sword elites and ultras and things like that you just don't get to experience on the lower difficulties. And also it's a thing where it's like, well, I know I'm capable of beating the game on a higher difficulty, so to play on lower difficulty is like, well, now I'm not challenging myself because, oh dear God, that was an explosion. Okay. That was interesting. I guess one of the Marines threw a grenade, because I certainly didn't throw a grenade, and there's no way one of the grunts would have thrown a grenade into their own group of friends. Oh dear God. Okay, well, I had a grenade there apparently. Oh, he's right here. Okay. How about we cool it a second? Look at that. Look at how fast that fire rate is behind me. No, I thought I saw a red dot behind me. Okay. You're there. I'm gonna try to fire here to draw your attention over to the right-hand side. Did it work? Yes it did. It worked flawlessly, actually. Except for the part where I actually take him out. The distraction part worked flawlessly. The taking out the enemy part, not as flawless. That could use some work. Okay, so you're over there. Yep, you know where I am. And by the way, the Halo 2 and Legendary being broken is the reason why I'm using the plasma pistol combo. Because I've been talking about throughout Reach and 5 plasma rifle shots and you're dead. Halo 2 is such a fun game. I must admit, it is a very fun, enjoyable experience. Oh my God, the only way you can get through this campaign on Legendary is by using the plasma pistol combo, which is annoying because that's not true for the other campaigns. So it's just frustrating because it's like, well, it limits your options. The up close and personal combat is basically useless because of because melee's an instant kill. And just in general, with the fire rate, damage output, and insane amounts of shield strength and health of the enemies just makes it so that basically all circumstances, your only choice is to sit back and use the plasma pistol combo from range, which isn't fun. And I make a concerted effort to never do that on the other campaigns because I don't have to anymore. But in this campaign, it is literally my only option.
Malta, what is your status? Over.
I don't believe it! They're retreating! We won!
This is bad. Real bad.
Yeah, Halo 2 is not a fun time. Also, I don't know if we got a checkpoint here or not. If we didn't, then we're gonna be very sad, because we may not do this first try. Never mind, it looks like we did it first try. No, wait, that elite's still alive. Oh God. Please shoot, please shoot, please shoot. Thank you for actually shooting. That was great. Okay, well, yeah, so basically your only option in Halo 2 on Legendary is to just use the plasma pistol combo, which is annoying, because the other Halo games are not like that. You have so many more options, but Halo 2, I mean, it's not, like, Bungie didn't want the game to be this broken. They didn't design it this way. It was that they originally had more enemies in the encounters, but the Xbox wasn't powerful enough to handle that amount of enemies, so they had to cut back on the numbers of the enemies in the encounters, and then to counterbalance that, because obviously if you remove the enemies, the game gets a lot easier, they just artificially buffed the health and damage of the enemies and did the same in reverse for you. which results in that obviously then results in an unnecessarily broken game, because they just change a couple numbers and then ship the game without actually having the time to test it. So yeah, that's why this game is as fundamentally broken as it is, and why it's not fun to play. But you know, like I said, everything that isn't legendary is too easy, so it's just it's kind of a thing where, like, yes, it's broken and not fun, but everything else is too, like, it's, your choices are play something that's too hard, or not too hard, but play something that's frustratingly difficult, and not fun to play, or play something that's mind-numbingly easy and not fun to play for that reason. I'd rather have something be not fun, but also challenging, because at least at the end of it I can be like, you know what, I made it through that, that was really challenging, but I made it through, and I feel good about myself for doing it. But if I play in Heroic, it's like, well, now I'm not having fun, and also I don't feel satisfied, because it's just, like, I'm playing an insanely easy game, so, you know, it's a pick your poison kind of thing, I guess. But, I'll always play the game of Legendary. Like I said, there was one time where I played with Zach on Heroic, because I didn't want him to be subject to the horrors of Legendary quite yet. But, or sorry, the horrors of Legendary on Halo 2. The other games we played on Legendary, but Halo 2 was a special case, because obviously Halo 2 is a special case in terms of Legendary difficulty. Oh dear God. So, yeah, and it doesn't. It's just I'll break down a lot of why Halo 2 is so broken at the end of the series, but I'm sure you'll be able to see a lot of it just for yourself. Just by watching me play, you'll be able to easily pick up on why this game is so broken. Oh dear God, dual wielding plasma rifle ultras. Okay. Hi. Yeah, that's the thing too. Is the AI is just as smart as it was in Combat Evolved. So, and in fact, it might even be a little bit more advanced, because now they have the ability to climb boxes. So, whereas previously you could be assured that the Elite would never, like, if the Elite was hiding behind a piece of cover, you could successfully flank around and he wouldn't see you coming. But now he can climb on top of a box and get the jump on you. So, you know, I'll talk a little bit more about that after this, this event.
Cortana, assessment.
That explosion came from inside the Athens, same as the Malta. The Covenant must have brought something with them. A bomb.
And they sure as hell brought one here. Chief, find it.
Yeah, so the AI is slightly more advanced because of the ability to climb on bomb boxes and get the jump on you. So it's not like it's not like now the game is turned into Call of Duty where they all just sit still and you have to just pump them full lead until they fall down. Well, okay, that is the case with brutes because Bungie didn't have time to properly design the brutes. I still wouldn't call it quite Call of Duty because the brutes do still actually move around. They're actually still dynamic enemies in how they interact with other enemies. But, so, like, it's not full-on Call of Duty. Halo has never gone full-on Call of Duty, thankfully. It's never been a brain-dead, mindless shooter, and I hope to God it never will be, because, good God, that would be awful. Basically, what I mean when say that, it's like, they're not just, dumb as opposed to bullet sponges that just sit there and wait for you to shoot at them. So, like, Halo 2 isn't on that level, because the AI is still wicked smart. They're still incredibly intelligent, incredibly perceptive. They still are thinking about how best to take you down, just like in Combat Evolved. The problem is that now it's the AI is whip smart, and also their health is busted, and also their damage is busted, and a bunch of other a lot of other things that are busted, like their reaction speed. So when you combine whip smart AI with the busted damage and health modifiers that they added for Halo 2 and Legendary, you get an insanely difficult game, which is what we're playing here today. So, we'll see how this works out. Where's the shotgun ammo? Here it is. Alright, great. We have shotgun ammo, pretty good battle rifle ammo. Now let's take on, I think this is called Habitat Delta. Dodge that. Great, okay. You're down, and you're down. Okay, that's all these grunts taken out. I think you're on a turret? No, you're on a turret. I said you are on a turret. There we go. And this turret back there. You want to reman it? Yes, you do. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have a plasma grenade ready so that we can try to sick that elite when we get over here. We're safe behind this cover spot for now. Oh, never mind. Never mind. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, so remember that thing I was talking about earlier where I said that elites can climb boxes? Well, there you go. He climbed on top of my cover to get the jump on me. So that's what I was talking about earlier when I said that the AI is slightly more advanced than it was in Combat Evolved. Just because of that. Because it's such a simple thing to do, to climb on top of a piece of cover. But it adds so much depth to the gameplay because it just opens up so many more strategic possibilities for the Covenant. So it's a small thing, sure, but still adds a lot to the game. Let me stick you with the grenade. Did that just go through? I think that just went through you. Well, your plasma rifle stuns, so I can do this. That was a terrible grenade. That wasn't a terrible grenade. That was actually a very good grenade. That worked out well. Okay, the grunts are all dead. Is it just that elite now? If it's just that elite now, which it is, okay. You okay. Battle rifle, get it out. His shield's down. Flush him out with a grenade. That didn't work. Got him. Okay. Whew, that was close. Yeah. By the way, the shotgun was insanely nerfed compared to its Combat Evolved version. Like, oh, good God. Okay, another elite came down to jump on the turret. Yeah. So the shotgun, I think it still fires at around the same speed, but its damage is worse, or maybe not even the damage and the fire rate might be the same, but the reload speed, the range, and the like the stun effect, where like if you shoot an elite with a shotgun, it stalls them temporarily. All that is different. All that has been massively nerfed, and I don't know why. Well, no, I know why, because the Combat Evolved shotgun was kind of broken. Well, not broken, just insanely overpowered.
We don't have much time.
But the degree to which they nerfed this shotgun is insanity. And did that do any damage to you? That didn't even do... That's another thing that's really annoying about Halo 2. Is that, you know how... Remember I was talking about how... if you had a plasma grenade, it would... And you landed the plasma grenade next to the elite, but didn't stick them. It wouldn't kill them, or do any damage to their health, but it would still drain their shields because the plasma grenade delivers an EMP effect. Well, in Halo 2, that EMP effect has been removed from the weapon. That's no longer an attribute of the plasma grenade. So, it now is essentially completely useless against elites unless you manage to stick them, which is just a major downgrade. I don't know why they made that change in Halo 2, but they did, and it's kind of annoying. Okay, can I assassinate you? Yes, I can. Perfect. Okay. Well, that worked out pretty well. Was that first try? No, that wasn't first try. I think that was second try, though. This has also been a pretty good run of Cairo Station. This has honestly been a very, very good run of Cairo Station so far. I am impressed with our performance thus far. Alright, so I'm gonna plant the grenade around that corner to try to cut off, these guys that are gonna come around. And the elite... Turn around. Where is he? Did I get him? I guess I got him. Okay, I don't know quite what happened there, but we won, apparently. Alright, I usually get stuck at this part. I usually die a lot right here. Or maybe we're gonna do it first try. Oh, nope. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Yep, you're gonna retreat, go to the other side. I'm not even gonna bother trying to stick you with the plasma grenade because I'm never gonna nail that shot. I can try to do this. That worked. Alright, well, first try for that as well. No, nope, hide in here. That was a geometry error. Okay. Well, at least I know where you are now. Think we can stick him? Is he still there? No, he's not still there. He moved. Oh, I think he just went inside the box. Did he go inside the box? No. But you see the red, is he on top? Oh, he's on top of the box. Wait, no, he's not. Wait, where is he? Okay. Sure thing. I'm not gonna complain about that. I guess his AI broke temporarily.
Sir, boarders have breached the fire control center. They have a bomb.
Can you defuse it?
Yes, but I'll need the Chief's help to make contact with the detonator.
Chief, get to the bomb.
Well, so much for first try. That was a really good run. I'm actually really annoyed. That was such a good run. That was such an incredible run of that encounter. That was such a good run. Oh, Halo 2. You know, some people think this is the best campaign of the series. Like, some people will unironically tell you that Halo 2 is the best campaign of the series, and I just have to sit there and question, how can you possibly come to that conclusion? Like, it's okay if you like it the best, but to say it's the best, like quantifiably the best campaign, no, it is fundamentally broken in every aspect in terms of gameplay. Story-wise, I can see that, because it does have the best story in the entire series, indisputably. But, so like, to say that has the best story, yes. But to say that has the best campaign overall, no, absolutely not. The gameplay is absolutely busted. And the level design is also kind of trash, and this is a bad run. Alright, I stuck one of them. And now I'm going to try to sneak up on the other one with a shotgun. I think he's still waiting for me right here. Yep. Oh, that didn't work. That worked, though. Okay, that area is clear.
Echelon, you're with me. Blanket those cruisers. Take them out one by one. Second echelon, keep those carriers busy.
Registering all hostile vessels inside the kill zone. 13 cruisers, 2 assault carriers. I'm going loud.
My frag grenade didn't kill even a single one of those drones, which is kind of unfortunate because I was hoping that we were going to have less of them to deal with, but, you know, that, honestly, that, I probably should, that shouldn't have been a winning run, honestly, because I didn't kill any of those drones. So the goal there was grab the frag grenades, turn around, throw it at the base of where they're going to spawn in. There we go, that's what we had in mind. Because often, if I don't take them out early, I usually get overwhelmed, like what happened on that last run, so we should be good to go now. Should be, in theory, yeah, because I think it's just this guy left. Maybe. Are there any more drones? I think that was all the drones. Okay. Now, is there any more SMG ammo for me to... Oh, wait, hold it. Where? Oh, right there. Okay. Let's take you out. Any more SMG ammo? Maybe some on the other wall? No, but there was some battle rifle ammo, I think. Okay. I want to see if I can get some more SMG ammo before I tackle this group of Covenant right here. First things first, let's see if I can take out as many grunts as I can from range, so that we just have the elites. I just want to have the elites to deal with for this encounter, if I can. Let's start up the elevator as well, so that we can, hopefully by the time we're done with this encounter, we'll be down there. At the bottom, we'll be ready to move on. Alright, I think that's all the grunts I'm able to take out from here. Your shield's almost cracked. Almost, it's right there. Come on. Ah, the ultra shield strength is insane. Okay, just climb on top of the box to get a height advantage on me, but I still have the high ground. Okay, that's a shield cracked. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's hiding behind the box. He's hiding behind the box. Flush him out with a grenade. That was the worst grenade ever thrown ever. Okay. You're still alive. And you are also still alive. Okay, this is risky. This is risky. This is risky. Oh, dear God. Okay, that worked. That was insanely risky, but because it's Halo 2, it actually worked. Alright, let's get plasma pistols ready to go. We're gonna need them for the next section. And some battle rifle ammo.
Through, sir. They're heading straight for the Cairo. Cortana, concentrate your fire on the first carrier. Admiral, do what you can against the second. Everyone, form up. Follow my lead.
I don't think any of those overcharged shots did anything against the elites, which is unfortunate. That did, though. That did. Okay, now it's just the guy in the turret. And because the guy in the turret is a stationary target, this should, in theory, be easy. Just do that, and then... that. Nope.
Completely ignored us, sir. Blew through the Malta's debris field and headed straight for Earth.
Alright, we got him. Easy. Let's get the other plasma pistol, and we're gonna take this forward to use against the two elites that are gonna fly over ahead. They're gonna come around up there. And then once we take them out, we only have one more room to go, and then we are done with Cairo Station. Fortunately. Alright, I think I was able to stick you, or so like on a previous run of this mission, I was able to stick one of the elites as they came over the top, but there's no way I could ever replicate that now. That was a pure stroke of luck that I managed to do that that one time. So now, it's not the most effective tactic right here to bring two plasma rifles to the final encounter. The smart thing to do is to bring two plasma pistols because it's Halo 2 and it's unfortunately the most effective tactic in Halo 2, and really the only thing that works most of the time is the plasma pistol combo. But I'm kind of sick of using that, so I don't care how many times did I just fall to my death? No, I didn't. Okay, I was saved by this thing. And I don't really care how many times I die in this section. I'm sick of using the plasma pistol combo, so we're going to use dual plasma rifles and we're going to keep trying it over and over again until eventually we actually get this to work.
Quite a few elites guarding the bomb. You may need to get creative.
Getting creative in Halo 2, that's a funny joke. That's the nice thing about the other Halo campaigns, that you actually are able to get creative and come up with cool, new, inventive, intelligent, creative ways to beat all the encounters. But in Halo 2, it's like, oh, get a plasma pistol and a headshot-capable weapon, and that's about it. And to be clear, like, you can do that in other campaigns. Like, if you're new to the game, doing plasma pistol combo does work. In fact, that's the only way I knew how to play Halo for a couple of years on Legendary. But once you get more, like, once you become more advanced and you get better at the game, then you start being able to mix it up a little bit, to use more creative strategies, to do cool things. Whereas Halo 2, it's like you're always stuck at the plasma pistol combo level. It's just not a fun time at all. Halo 2 is quite a broken experience, but it's the first mission over, so we're 1/13 of the way there.
Me, inside your head, now.
How much time was left?
You don't want to know.
Cairo, this is an Ember class. The carrier shield is down. I'm in position and ready for immediate assault.
Negative, Commander. Not against a ship that size. Not on your own.
Sir, permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
To give the Covenant back their bomb.
Permission granted.
I know what you're thinking, and it's crazy.
So, stay here.
Unfortunately for us both, I like crazy. Just one question. What if you miss?
I won't.
For a brick, he flew pretty good.
Chief, get inside. Gear up. We're taking this fight to the surface.